In this vlog I'm going to be reviewing the 5-part series Hellier, which has been online for about just under a week now. It delves into the paranormal. So if you're into that paranormal stuff, keep watching. You never know. Okay, if you're new to this channel, you haven't seen me before, my name is Darren Keenan. I do vlogs on lifestyle, I do vlogs on reviews, you know, I'm trying to get more into the paranormal stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, and it's all family friendly, then hit that subscribe, that notification bell notifies you when I upload, and likes and comments are so motivating and help my channel. So, keep watching.
So this is, I'm going to try my hardest to keep the narrative accurate because there's so much weird stuff that's involved in this. It was 2012, I was living in Canada. I went to check the email address and there was an email in it from this guy who called himself David Christie. The email was about how these little creatures on this man's property in rural Kentucky were coming out of mine shafts and terrorizing his family.
So my initial response to all of it was, I was suspicious. For me, the first time that I actually stopped and went like, okay, this is legitimately strange, was when we got the pictures.
I was like, I'm in, we're going, this is crazy, and never heard from him again. This place was totally dead. Tiny town. There's no cell phone service there. Middle of nowhere. Clearly it was like an old mining town. They had really one store, and it was the gas station, the grocery store, and the pizza restaurant.
I'm gonna go ask about the goblins.
It was not even half an hour, and there were like a dozen, 2 dozen people that had showed up. Everybody had some kind of story.
For me, I've often thought that it was kind of egging us on to like you need to go back. You have to go back and start asking questions.
We're going out to Kentucky, and we're gonna do our best to try to figure out what was going on.
My initial mindset was that somebody was leading us on, and we were gonna go out there and get to the bottom of it. I expected it to get pretty weird, but not quite as weird as it was.
Something happened in Hellier. Something happened around Hellier. All I know is it's bigger than goblins. It's bigger than us.
This series, which I've finished watching, is generally a group of people who do paranormal research, paranormal stuff. Were many years ago contacted by a guy called David, who mentioned about a place that there's been sightings of goblins and mysterious things happening. So this paranormal group got quite interested in it after a while, and they decided to go there and research it. So this idea of the series is they go there, I'm not going to spoil it properly, and they try and find this David, who does not exist. Does not exist one at all. They were getting emails which stopped way before they got there, so they were trying to find him, as I said. A place in Kentucky called Hellier. The main cast is Greg and Donna Newkirk. They're the two who do the paranormal stuff. They're the ones who got contacted by a Carl Pfeiffer, who was a film director who, you know, creates film stuff. He's the one who got in touch saying he wants to be a part of it. So, and there's another person called Connor James, who's an old paranormal researcher as well. So but he does music and stuff like that. So he's quite a mix of people. So these go off to this place in Kentucky, try and find this David bloke who does not exist. Mainly episode 1 is getting to know the cast, getting to know what they've done before, who they are, so when it gets into the later episodes you get to know them properly, so you get to understand So that's generally episode 1 was that. Yeah, episode 1 was getting to know people, getting to know them, and getting ready to go on the journey, to go there, to explore the place, to find out what's happening. Episode 2, the journey there to find this David bloke, who is said does not exist. They go ask the locals in the town, they go out miles and miles out of the town. Everyone's been so nice and friendly to them, but no one knows who this David is. No record at all, so they get a bit concerned, thinking they've been on a Jupiter on a wild goose chase. So that's generally episode 2. When they get to the town stuff, they start explaining about what's going on with goblin creatures, the past history of how it can be related to the Mothman prophecy and stuff like that. You know, they find these things out and stuff like that. So that's generally episode 2. It reminds me a bit of Blair Witch, really, the episode, because when they go exploring and they shake a camera work. Episode 3 season do more experimental things, because whilst they're there, they just might as well do something. So one of the guys who he gets blindfolded and headphones on, cancels out all sound, and he's got the radio they use, which goes to all radio stations, and the spirits can pick up words, and the words said on, you know. So there's this guy sitting down, got the headphones on, and he just says any words he hears. So he's just saying stuff he hears. You can't hear the crew, and when he's saying stuff, it ties in with them, the rest of them trying to contact spirits. So they're saying stuff, and he's repeating stuff, and it seems to match. It seems really creepy. It's really mad, amazing actually. To me, it's amazing. So that's generally the episode 3 was like that. You've got to see it to understand. Episode 4 was searching for a cave, which we were looking for in the first place. So yeah, that was the main idea of it. And then talk to people about if they've seen goblins, seen anything unexpected, and you get all these people going, well, yes, this has happened, that's happened. But then, you know, it's the way they filmed it is very good. The music is just, well, I'll get to that in a bit. And episode 5 was mainly them finding the cave and doing the same kind of things, like headphones on and blind and that kind of stuff, and trying to communicate. Lots of things happen, but I'm not going to spoil it. Lots of things happen. The music atmosphere was very tense, suspenseful, so they picked the right music for it. So yeah, the series in the whole is well filmed. The budget is like wow, you know. The camera guy, absolutely fantastic. The lighting, brilliant. In the caves, lighting is perfect. You can see what you want to see and not see what you want to see. So the walls, you can just see it fade into the blackness. So it's really creepy, clever. The music, as I said, is just phenomenal. It's brilliant. It's using the right sound effects, the right music, and the cast themselves, can't fault them. Brilliant. I'd like to believe it. I would like to say, yeah, this has definitely happened. But as anything else, Ghost Adventures, you know that it's, you know, it's not exactly 100% real. It's done for entertainment purposes. But you're always told that when you go to these places, 99% of the time, nothing happens. You can't go there expecting things to boom boom. Like Ghost Adventures, every time they go anywhere, they get activity, which in reality would only happen one episode out of every 30 or so, probably. But the way they've done this is that you can't know solid proof what's going on, and it's not in your face. It's like you can watch it, episode 1, 2 and 3 until anything happens, and then when it happens, it's like, well, did it really happen? But what I like the most about this series, without spoiling it, is right after at the end of episode 5, they look back on what they heard and they try and scientifically explain it. So what we've seen, they try and find a way not to believe it, find what it could be rather than something else. So it is very, very good, and I advise anyone to watch it. I mean, it's almost 5 hours out of your life, but it's worth every second. So big thumbs up for them. And yeah, if you watched it yourself, comment to let me know. If you're going to watch it, let me know. And if I ruined it for you, I do apologise, but there is more to it than what I said. Trust me. Yeah, so, yeah. The links, of course, below to the whole playlist, so go for it. Have fun. And comment to let me know. Yeah, so that's it for now. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.